That's game. That's game. Like, this is not... I mean, the opponent had to call grade 3s out. Oh my god, what the hell. Well, that ruined our turn 3 win. That ruined it. Hey yo, how's it going everyone? Entropy here today with another video. Today, we're going to be doing another deck profile for the Fighters Collection. I really enjoy this set because it just gives so many options to so many different clans and archetypes. So, this one is going to be absolutely disgusting. This is the sauce you need if you are planning to play competitively in the near future. I was planning to do this video, but I don't have as much experience with this clan overall. Back in the heyday when they weren't nerfed yet, I never got the chance to play them. But luckily, right now, I managed to build up the resources. I spent the last 2 weeks practicing it, so I'm confident with my plays. I will still make some misplays here and there because it is a very technical deck, but even with misplays, I think the deck is still going to perform really well. You've seen people like Different Fight showcase this as well, which is fine. I like the list. You know, I think it's decent to reference and see how you could play better as well from his videos. And you can see that this deck did top on JP's championship recently. So I thought, you know, I really wanted to do this deck. I know the timing's terrible because DF just did it recently, but given that we recently got some results that really substantiates kind of my enthusiasm for the deck, I thought, why not just get it over with? So today we're going to be talking about PaleMoon's Silver Thorn with the Fighters Collection support. It's amazing. I don't know why people aren't playing this deck, and I really wish there was more attention to it. I definitely think that this is one of the decks I will bring to the Winter Circuit Finals, but it requires a lot of technical prowess, so I will be spending a lot of time practicing this. So that is just how it is. PaleMoon is a tricky deck. It is a technical deck. So we're going to start off with our starter. You have Emil, which lets you put this into your soul to add one of each grade 1, grade 2, grade 3 Silver Thorn from your deck into the soul. So check top 5. So this is really nice because you have some key grade 1, grade 2s, and grade 3s that you want in your soul, which we will mention later down the line. So starting off with our key broken card, Zelma. Now we all know Zelma's disgusting. It's like a Silver Thorn, purple trapezist, but it's 7k. It doesn't matter that much, but it means that you can superior call this as a Silver Thorn. You can put this into your soul because it's a Silver Thorn, and this is your main target. When placed, if your Vanguard's a Silver Thorn, put one of your other Silver Thorns into your soul to call a Silver Thorn other than itself from your soul. So shenanigans. Yeah, so even if you do have this in your hand, you can use this to search your soul for something that generates a combo, like Morchica, or the Anna. So if this is already in your soul during your battle phase, when you superior call this, you can reset a column, you can do a lot of shenanigans while pumping up your other Vanguard and rearguard numbers. So this is just absolutely disgusting. We play 4 of the Anna because Anna is still really good, even though it's nerfed to once per turn with the same ability, with the same card name, whatever. But it still does the job to help you initiate your multi-attack. So when the attack this unit boosted hits, Caramas 1 call a Silver Thorn for your soul, and then put that into your soul at the end of turn. So with your Anna, you know, you can superior call the Zelma. Zelma puts whatever's in the front row into the soul to call something else, and you can continue your combo game. That's a simple. It's really hard to explain, but you will see in the gameplay probably. We play one of the Arena. You can play the 10k beater as well, but the Arena I like because it helps you give one more search, just to make sure that everything's working. This deck can pop off as soon as turn 2, so the Arena is very nice. And also it's SP. Look at the petals. It's art, bro. It's art. And we play 4 of the Dark Side Mirror Master. Also very pretty. You were playing this because you don't really want to soul charge your Silver Thorns, Silver Thorn PGs, and this does give counter charge. We will be using quite a bit of counter blast in the deck, whether that's for your combo game or your superior calling. So the Mirror Master is very helpful in terms of the CC when you're in a pinch, when you're at 5. For the grade 2s, we're playing 4 of the Morchica, which is the Anna, except it's on hit rather than on boost hit. This is disgusting. You have the Morchica hit, right? You call out the Zelma, right? and then you can call the Marchica out. That's a simple combo. You hit 9, you call a 16k column back out. Is this fair? Well, imagine if it was pre-nerf, right? So I don't even know, but it is what it is. You could do some shenanigans with Marchica and Anna. It's ridiculous, but you'll have to see in game. We play 4 of the 12k beaters just because it's simple, especially when you don't need to build up that numbers, when you don't have as much superior calling. The Rising Dragon does what it needs to do to hit those 11 or 12k Vanguards. One of the 10ks, just because this is a 10k, it's a Silver Thorn, so you can superior call it. And 4 of the Upright Lion. Now, Upright Lion can be huge. It can be huge. So whenever your other Silver Thorn unit is placed from assault, it gets plus 3k. So when you Marchica, when you hit, oh, you call it Zelma. That's 1. Zelma, you swap. That's 2. So the upright line is already 15k with 1 interaction in the simplest combo. So it basically does Rising Dragon's job, but better, as long as you set it up earlier into the game. And you have other ways to pump this up during the main phase as well. So I will explain that later. We play 4 of the Venus Luquier. This is your main right target. Limit break 4, you can count as 2, check top 2, put any number into your soul, any number of Silver Thorns into your soul, you could choose 0. So mind that, because you could deck out. And then you can call any number of Silver Thorns with a total grade of 6 or less from your soul. So this is nice because when you're super late into the game, maybe you're bricking, whatever, you want that board, well there you go, Venus Luquier helps you out with that. In addition, when your rear guard's placed from your soul, it gets plus 5k until end of turn. So when you just use the skill, you could be at least 16k number. So very nice. And that synergizes well with, again, Marchica, Anna, Zelma shenanigans, because again, 1 interaction is already plus 10k. So, wait, no, what? Yeah, 1 interaction is at least plus 10k, because you super call the Zelma and then you flip the Marchica. Similarly with Luquier Reverse, Luquier Reverse is a bit slower because you need to count as 1, lock something, and you call it out. But it also has that scaling with the 5k every single time you superior call, which is the main reason why we play it. And Venus Luquier is a very good looking unit. And lastly, we play 4 of the base Luquier. This is the ranked reward art. Limit break 4 come as 2, call up to 1 grade 0 to 3 from your soul. You can choose not to call anything. And when your rear guard's placed, it gets plus 3. So it is a bit weaker. It's plus 3 instead of plus 5, but it's still very nice. It can still scale up decently well. And yeah, it's fine. It's fine. And we play 4 of the heal guards that are not Silver Thorn named. We don't have that option anyways, but we don't want that name. So let's talk about the units you want in your soul. Of course, as we mentioned, Zelma you want in your soul. Stuff like Anna, I don't mind in my soul. Marchica, I really do like in the soul. Stuff like Rising Dragon, it's a simple 12k beater. I can call it from the soul. But remember how Emil can put grade 3s in the soul? In some matchups, right? In some matchups like Aquaforce. Like, I don't even know. Aquaforce primarily, I guess. Like maybe Link Joker. Remember Venus Luquier and Reverse Luquier, they're cross strikes. So if you can set up that Luquier into the soul early and guarantee yourself to be sitting on the Venus Luquier that you want to be, that's a 13k body. Those Basils, Diamantes, those fishes can't touch you. Those alien Jesus thingies don't touch you. So it is a very important aspect. That's why we play 4 Luquiers. I've seen some lists that play 2 reverses, but I think 4 Luquier is much more important because right now, especially for global, Aquaforce is really popular. I mean, even on JP, Aquaforce is really popular. So you do want that 13k number just for that counter, and to lessen the blow of those Lambroses. For the grade 4 slot, we are playing 2 of the Clifford. On hit, call a grade 2 or less from your soul and give it plus 2k. So you can on hit call a Zelma. You could on hit call a Marchica. You could on hit call a Anna. I don't know. You have a lot of stuff to do. So play around with it. It's free. You call it out. Even if you don't want to use it for that turn, it doesn't go back to the soul. So calling out an arena or something works perfectly fine. If you're playing against a non-retire clan, you can even just call it the Marchica at the back row. Set up next turn. Very, very good. Next we have the Mystique Luquier, which is 1 per turn if you have a Luquier heart card, which is all our grade 3s. You put 2 rear guards into your soul, do soul charge 2, and then call 2 Silver Thorns. So When I mentioned that you can set up upright lion earlier into the turn, well, there you go. You know, you put 2 rearguards in the soul, you soul charge 2, you call 2 out. So upright lion is going to be 15k in your main phase before you even start your battle phase shenanigans. So very, very, very big boy. I really like this. And we play some vanillas because that's all we have right now, and I'm poor. And as I mentioned, I had to grind to finish this deck. But honestly, you don't need more than 2 Mystic Luquiers because most of the time you'd rather just be on your grade 3s to scale up deeper into the game, and you're on hit while you know you have your other shenanigans already. The good thing about Clifford is that it's free, but I don't see the need to rely on it too much, and we don't play the Stride Fodder, so striding can be a little bit of an expensive cost, but definitely worth it from time to time. So overall, the deck functions without the strides, but the strides give you a lot more consistency, and I guess it's easier. It handholds you because it sets up your soul, it sets up your board, and enables multi-attacking without you needing to really know the ins and outs of the deck yet. So that's basically the list. There are some other units you can play around with. As we mentioned, you could try, I didn't mention this yet, you could try the Lonella, which helps you put stuff into your soul every single turn. The weakness is that it doesn't do the Emil stuff immediately. You can do this as soon as your turn 1, so it's safe and sound, and you can just put the, you can check top 5 instead of check top 2, so you can more consistently put the Zelma into the soul, which I value. You can play the Stride Fodder, the Bunny, instead of the Arena. You could play the 10k instead of the Arena. The grade 2 slot is basically solid. You can play more 10ks instead of the 12k, I guess. If you are against the multi-attacking matchups like Aqua Force, I guess, but you already have that 13k body, so that's enough hate for me, and that's basically it. Madu doesn't really work because you don't have 10k Vanguard. So that is basically the list. This deck is really, really absolutely busted. As I mentioned, I was still playtesting this deck for quite a while now, and on my first day, of the season, I was just purely playing PaleMoon, and I got to Legend 10, and I was top 10 on the ladder because the deck is so fast, the deck is so good, and I know it's much harder than some other decks like MLB. If you can take the time to learn just even the basic combos, it will kind of, for the people that hate on Zero, that thinks that there's no skill, well, maybe there's no skill in terms of defending against something like this, but you really need to know how your cards interact in order to make this deck work. So we're going to be playing against Link Joke, as we mentioned, 13k body, very nice against those arresters and whatnot. So let's set that up. Ryan target, we like the Zelmas, so I'm just going to keep one in my hand. Actually, I'd rather see some other pieces. PG is fun because their amnesty can be scary. Grade 1, ride the Zelma, that's the key priority unit in your soul. Grade 2, Marchica, Uprising Lion, maybe Upright Lion as well, because we can call them out down the line as well. Grade 3, Venus Luquier for sure, maybe Reverse Luquier, but Venus Luquier is the one you want. So let's go into the Zelma, just set it up. No reason not to. In this matchup, Messiah is a bit slow earlier on to the game, so I'm going to call it the Arena. And I'm going to push for 2 damage and see how they react to it. No defensive. Draw trigger, very nice. We still don't have a grade 3, even though we did mulligan 2 units. So hopefully we do see it. We are going second, which means that we get 1 extra draw. So hopefully we get that chance to pick it up. They're going to go into the Blast Monk, which I like as a card. So even without the Marchica, we can do an Ana play, because we have the Zelma in our soul already. So I'm going to showcase how we get stuff done. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hopefully we see grade 3. We don't, but that's fine. We're going to ride this. That's okay. I'm going to tuck this into the soul. Nah, I think I'm fine. I need the 14k actually. Okay, we're going to battle. Straight to rearguard, and it's gonna proc. We're gonna call this out. Remember, upright lines are rearguard only scale, but it does scale. Put this into the soul, call it 10k out. So now we have 10, 14, and 22. So as long as you don't see defenses, we're gonna push them to 5. Draw trigger, very nice. We did draw into grade 3, perfect. They're gonna heal. Fine, fine. But they're still already at 4. That's fine, that's fine. Absolutely alright. Zelma's back into the soul, safe and sound. We have the Anna in the back row ready to go again. And look at how we use the arena. Even though it's just a 7k, you know, you can still make so much use out of it with Anna. And it's just what in the, like, we're scaring Messiah. We're scaring God here. Like, they can't replicate this. You gotta wait for their GB turn to do something similar to this. It's ridiculous. We're gonna go into Luquier, which isn't the ideal ride target, but we get very nice animation. Very nice. Do we want to stride? I don't even know if we want to stride. We can stride to use the to use the Mystique Luquier, but right now I don't even know if it's necessary. Is it necessary? I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it, actually. I'm gonna use the Emil skill to try to search for a Marchica or something. We don't, but let's just put these 2 in our soul. 12k beater is nice. It's always nice. Upright line. And the Zelma here. Zelma. What do we have in our soul? Yeah, Zelma here. Put the Anna in. Put the Anna out. That's what it's all about. Pump up the numbers. Does it matter that much? Not really. We're gonna see the defensive, but it's okay. We're gonna hit over it. We're gonna call the SP one because SPs are cool. This is gonna get plus 3. 19, 22. Yeah, that's fine. All this out. I'll put this into the soul. Gonna call. I can call a 12k, or I can call a booster for the Vanguard. Which one do I want? Let's just ask for lethal. Let's call for the arena. Ask for a heal guard. That's a PG, no heal guards at all. So let's see if they have another one. I hope I didn't misplay. That's game. That's game. Like, this is not. I mean, the opponent had to call grade 3s out. Oh my god, what the hell? Well, that ruined our turn 3 win. That ruined it. Real sour taste. But, you know, our opponent healed twice across turn 2 and turn 3, but we still asked for lethal like that. Like, can you imagine this deck being fair? People sleeping on this deck? I don't get it. I really don't get it. Okay, Maximo Steel Dragon. Sure. What are they gonna do? They're gonna lock the back row, I guess. Sure. Okay. Big numbers. We have 3 PGs. Like, wow, I'm so scared. Cross trigger. It doesn't matter. We have Marchica. We can do some shenanigans, I guess, but it's not like we have to hit intercepts right now. So, all right. As long as they don't, like, if they heal, we can do more combos. So, I welcome it. Come on, entertain me. Yeah, they can't even hit. That's so sad. Like, the thing is, we don't even need those defensives, though. You see the hand, right? You didn't need the defensives. Yeah, you should do it. 10 for heals, bro. What are you doing? Do it. You're at 5. Yeah. Okay, here we go. We could stride, I guess. We could stride to thin our deck. It works like that, and it makes our numbers big. So I guess we can do that. Is it necessary though? I don't even know. Is it necessary? Maybe I'll go with Atmos. Just gonna keep the Marchica. Honestly, it doesn't matter at this point, but putting the Marchica in the soul could help out if our opponent takes damage shields like twice more or something. I don't know. Battle. I need to scale this up. So I'm gonna hit rearguard actually. This is useless. Sure, let's use Anna's skill. Call this out. Put this in. Call Rising Line out. We can do more shenanigans like resetting the entire column here with a booster, but I don't know if that's necessary. I think that's a bit overkill. There's 12. If they heal, we have 22. If they heal, we have 33. Yeah, sure. Okay, whatever. That's game. Like, wow, right? Like, come on. You gotta feel this. Doesn't that feel good? Does that win feel rewarding? It does because you had to do some combos and shenanigans. Did that feel bad? Absolutely, it felt bad. We crushed them. It was not a like our opponent saw defensives, right? They saw heals twice. It still didn't work out. That's just how it is. Oh my! It's gonna be Nid. It's Nid SF6. Nice friend. Alright, we're gonna be playing again. We have the grade 2s, grade 1s, we have the Zalma, very nice, the Arena as well. Going second works for me. Of course, Shadows, they can't like going first because they had the Judge Bow with the Phantom grade 3, so it really depends on how they set it up. But I think Revengers is one of those decks where if you go first or second, if you go first you have Judge Bow, if you go second and then your opponent gets rid of the Judge Bow, you still have the Aura Gazer. So it still works out. We're gonna ride the Zalma. We're gonna do the same thing. Our opponent does have the Blaster Dark, but to try to snipe the starter, but it doesn't matter because we already have the Zelma in the soul. Like, having more than one Zelma? Fantastic, but just having one is more than enough, and we have one, so we are good. We're good to go. We're gonna ping out that Blaster Dark, we're gonna ping out that mana, which I really like. More than Tartu. I think Tartu's art is better, but mana is it's just free and easy. Gonna ride the Macart, which is the mate for the 5th Legion, and we're gonna go do some shenanigans again. We're gonna draw PG again, no grade 3s. Hopefully we draw to something. We do. I don't know if we should. We don't have. Oh, we have Marchica in the soul. We have Marchica in the soul. The question is, can we scale up? I guess we can use the Emil to search for a upright lion or something. So let's see. If we don't, then we have 10 to 19, and it's still good. We do have the upright lion. That is very nice. That's very nice. Now, do we want to commit for that play though? That's the question. Chica 9 into calling that out. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go into that play. I think I might save it for next turn. I'm just gonna do this. 10 and 19. More than enough. We're gonna push them to 4. Using a Swordbreaker, that's beautiful. Another Blaster Ray, that's nice. It's really good. No defensives. It just works out for us. So I'm just gonna play it easy. We do have a lot of defensive options in our hand, not a lot of offensive options, so we need to be careful when to use our Zelma and extend our lead. They're gonna kill the Arena, pull something out, hit those numbers. That's good. They're gonna use the Judge Bow to set up a Doreen and the Swordbreaker. That's what I'm expecting. Swing with Vanguard first. Okay, that's very interesting. I wonder why. One's not seeing any offensive triggers. That is not nice. That's not nice. But I wonder why they use the Mordred. Are they afraid of us seeing defensive? Because we are a 10k body. So if we see a defensive, we're 20k, and then their 19k can't hit. So I guess they value the 1 draw rather than the 1 damage. But they are behind on damage quite a bit. So I don't know if that's the right play. That's not going to hit. That's the Luquier reverse. We're going to have the Venus Luquier. We can Mystique Luquier here. Mystique Luquier lets us put anything in our hand into the soul, so very, very handy, right? Is it everything? Put 2 rearguards in your soul. So yeah, I can do. There is guard restrict, right? So I should be careful with that. So I could do this. And I could do this. It's gonna be a little bit more conservative with my counterblast, so I'm not gonna use the Anna shenanigans yet. I think the booster was a little misplay. I should have put it behind the Vanguard to actually hit 33. Because, well, 18 hits by itself, so. Opponent's gonna heal, and that's their first defensive, so I think they deserve that for sure. Draw trigger, drawing into our heals. We're drawing into a lot of defensive, which, you know, drawing cards is good, but. Okay, again, drawing cards are good, so I can't really complain. Just gonna tuck that Zelma back in Soul, safe and sound, go home. And yeah, so yeah, Mystique Luquier doesn't need Silver Thorns to go into Soul to fix your board. You do have your heals, you do have your PGs, maybe if you play the Strive Fodder. So you need to recognize that this is a play. You could give up some defensives, especially when you're at 2 damage, 3. It's too early. I'd rather have that pressure and try to win rather than try to lose less very late down into the game. So they're just gonna try to go for the break red turn, try to get 4 drop checks in, try to see those heals. I think that's the play. No intercepts. Okay, that's a shame. Have to put back 4 non-triggers, which dilutes the deck, which is not optimal, but you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. There is still 3 heals left in the deck. I'm hoping they don't see it, but if they do, you know, they kind of need it. So no defensive here. The Swordbreaker can't be retired with the Legion skill, so they're gonna leave it as a booster for the next turn. We're gonna Counterblast 1, retire 3. Very nice animation here. I love my Phantom Lasso IDs. That's 1 check. 4 checks, that's whiff, that feels bad, but I don't care, we're here to win, and that's just how it is sometimes. We can thin more, but we only have draw triggers left in the deck, so I don't know how I feel about that. We can just put the Luquier in the Soul though. So that works. Well, I think I'm just gonna... What do I have it in the Soul? Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna call... Call 2 stuffs out. That's so cool. I'm not very good at doing the plays when my opponent's at 5, so bear with me. I definitely think that there could be better plays, but if there are any... Wow, there's just nothing. There's no grade... There's more grade 3s in my Soul, bro. If any PaleMoon players would like to correct me, feel free. I'm always down to learn and try to get better, because again, this deck is very technical. I don't know if 2 weeks is enough to actually properly learn the deck, so that's just how it is. I want to keep the Zelma for later. We're just going to attack and reset this column. Call out a grade 2. Gonna keep the Marchica for later. The Zelma can always search for the Marchica when I need it. 12. I'm 19, but I can see triggers, so there we go, that's 1. If we see another one, that's gonna ask for a PG instead, but that's fine. That's a PG. Understandable, have a nice day. 24. That's game! Okay, our opponent still has 2 heals. Let's hope they don't have it. That's it. Like, we have like 3 heal guards and 2 PGs left in our hand. The deck is pretty busted, bro. So yeah, we're gonna rank up. We're gonna get some extra points because our buddy Nid here is a top ranker there. Well, unfortunately, no mercy here from my end. I don't respect that free win trading shenanigan. But here we go. So that's basically it. Clan level 26. I still have a long way to go because I I do like this. I do like this. And this is pretty neat as well. I think this would be very nice. So that is basically the deck. Again, 5th damage plays, maybe not optimal, let me know. But overall, you can see how busted the deck is. It's right out of the gate, you get to show, so you can apply some pressure, multi-attack as soon as turn 2. And from the first game, you can see we are asking for lethal on turn 3. And the only reason why it didn't work is because our opponent 6 damage shield. So that's basically it. Thank you so much for our members for supporting the channel. Nova Grappler, 2 Mellow, KC, and ZBD. Thank you all, 4 of you. I really appreciate it. If you're watching this video, if you enjoyed it, I really thank you too. But like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't already and want to see more. And as you can see, we have a lot of videos ready to go. So check out the channel, check out what else we have, and comment down below what you think about PaleMoon. I've never done a PaleMoon deck profile because I've never had the cards. I always skip the PaleMoon and Dark regular sets, but you know, this, I just had some stuff here and there because I rolled for Bermuda back then, and then the pieces just clicked. You know, I saw some potential. I wanted to give it a go, and believe it or not, well, you don't need to believe it. You can just see it for yourself. It's really busted. I think it's meta. Some people may disagree, but we have my personal opinion, and we also have results. So that's how it is. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'm going to end my rambling here. Bye.